We now know the backstory to the crazy Twitter beef between Jake Paul and Zayn Malik. It's not as crazy as you'd think. It all just comes down to Jake trying to party. Now, we've heard two completely different stories as to how this broke down. As for Jake's side, he claims that he ran into Zayn after the Wilder and Fury fight on Saturday night and just asked him if he wanted to party, and that's when Zayn blew up. As for Zayn's side, he claims that Jake was pestering him all night, asking him if he wanted to party, and Zayn kept saying no. Now back to Jake's side of things. He says that later on in the night, he tried to cool things over with Zayn, and Zayn was not having it, and he blew up even more. Of course, things boiled over to Twitter, where Jake kind of gave his side of things, but then Gigi clapped back, calling Jake an irrelevant, ugly ass. So where do we go from here? We're told Jake wants the beef squashed, and that starts with staying off that late night Twitter.
Machine Gun Kelly and one of the hottest chicks on Instagram are dating, or at least it's starting to look like it. Now we got video of Machine Gun Kelly and Summer Rae, who has about 25 million followers on Instagram, and the two seem very into each other. They're holding hands and getting really cozy at the Rainbow Bar and Grill in LA. Machine Gun Kelly actually performed there that night. This isn't actually the first time they've been spotted together. Just last week, they were vacationing together in the Bahamas, posted a couple of photos playing with pigs and on the beach. We're unsure exactly how the current fling got started, but we do know back in 2017 they both were on Wild and Out together, so that's where they met. Neither of them are confirming publicly whether or not they're official or not, but it's really starting to seem that way.
Ex-Bachelor star Chad Johnson is under arrest after a couple of alleged fights between him and his girlfriend. So this all started Sunday night when he went over to his girlfriend Annalise Mischler's house and got into a heated argument where she claims that Johnson not only punched a hole through the wall, but also got physical with her. Annalise called police on Monday, and when they got there, they saw the red mark on her face, and that was enough to arrest Chad. Long before the police even got there, Annalise shared a video on social media of Johnson screaming and the hole he punched through the wall.
You're scaring me. Go fucking away.
Oh, I'm scaring you?
Yes.
Really? Really?
Yes.
Really?
Chad told 2Fab he hadn't had a drink in over 2 months, but had a little bit of a relapse. He apologized for getting so drunk. He didn't even remember seeing Annalise, but he didn't say that he got physical.